here, which is The Witcher Season 2. The trailer came out and I saw it. For I'm not a big Witcher fan, because I haven't played the games. But I saw the season one and I really liked it. I also liked the twist that we get halfway through the season when we actually realize what the structure was. That I think that put off a lot of people, but not to me. I think that was
Hmm.
fantastic. And that actually got me more interested. But that cannot happen every time, right? So this season they won't probably
Right.
have that. So I'm curious to see how they'll take it. Henry Cavill obviously is great in the role, and the world they built here is pretty huge in scale, and it looks pretty good. So I'm intrigued. I saw the trailer and I really liked it. It it just looks super high quality. Henry Cavill is like 80% of 80% of the shots in this trailer is just Henry Cavill looking here and there and saying stuff. But obviously, why wouldn't they do that? It's pretty awesome to see that. And there's also a surprise cameo at the end of the trailer, which was a who was a fan favorite, Yennefer in the last one. So
Hmm.
pretty glad that she's coming back. What did you guys think of it?
Yeah, I look. I have to watch The Witcher again because it's been even 2 years
Yeah,
since
me
the
too.
first one dropped,
I
Yeah,
forgot.
and
Yeah.
yeah. Sean and I were talking
yeah,
about this. It's been about 2 years since the first season dropped. My memory's really foggy. I'm due for a rewatch myself, but I will say that like
yeah,
Henry Cavill is just he's Geralt. There's no question
Yeah.
about that.
yeah. He's brilliant.
Exactly.
He's a character actor. I think he's just Superman,
Hmm.
Gerald. I think he could play James Bond. He could play any really character like that.
And Sherlock Holmes, surprisingly.
Yeah, yeah,
Alex, right?
exactly.
Sherlock Holmes. Yeah.
Yeah, he
He's
was
a
good there
brilliant
too.
character actor. I think when I watched the first season, I was very sick at that time. It was before COVID kind of came here, but there was kind
Hmm.
of talk that COVID might have been here before it officially came here. So I think I might have
Right.
had COVID. I was really sick, never been as sick before in my life. So I kind of watched the show kind of groggy, in my mind. So kind of made the experience more interesting because the show was kind of weird. And then, as KC said, about 4 or 5 episodes in, or maybe near the end, they tell us, "Oh, it's not in order,
Yeah.
not in like the
No.
timelines all over the place." And I was like, "Oh, really? I didn't notice. I didn't know."
Yeah.
So
Yeah, it
I'm
was
not
like
the
what
only
three
one.
timelines converging in or something
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
But once I understood it, I was like, "That's
Hmm.
pretty cool and different." But yeah, I enjoyed the first one. I thought the action was pretty good. Henry Cavill was good. Everything was. I enjoyed it. That was good. I played the games then after that, and I enjoyed the games. The games were a lot of fun, especially the third one. Um, like the games have been a success. The books have been a success. This show has been a success. There's spin-offs coming, so like it's obviously it's a big IP and it's doing pretty well for Netflix, and I'm enjoying it. And yeah, this trailer I thought was fine. It was okay. Nothing amazing. I thought it didn't stand out ultimately,
Hmm.
but it's not coming out till December 17th, so this isn't going to be the big trailer. They'll release another one. It was only for WitcherCon, which is this kind of interesting event. They're going to have their own kind of Comic Con, WitcherCon, which is interesting because it just shows you how big this IP is, that it can carry its own kind of event. Which I think they had a live stream on Twitch, but I think that's what I got a notification on, was from Twitch. But yeah, I thought the trailer was fine. Yennefer, obviously, we all have a crush on Yennefer. She's pretty beautiful, but also pretty badass, in the show. And I'm interested to see the journey that these characters go on for season two. And I want to see some new cool monsters as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I'm with you. The trailer, well, teaser. Like it did what it was
It's a
supposed to do.
teaser.
Just
Yeah.
bringing us back into the world. But other than that, like I was glad that they're showcasing just more of Geralta, and I'm trying to remember
Yep.
her name.
Cyrillic.
I got it. Sorella. There we go. It's been 2 years because
Yeah.
I've never read the books or even played the game, so it's kind of like hard for me to remember these names. But I loved what I saw when I first saw The Witcher. And yeah, no, it was just I was glad that you just focused on those two characters and mostly just with the new content instead of like what sometimes a lot of teasers will do, crawl back into what we did see because it's now opening up the world even more and even seeing other Witchers too. So I was just like, this is gonna be good. And other than that, just that this IP, I didn't realize how huge it was. Like when I found out like Henry Cavill was casted for as Geralt for The Witcher, I'm like, really? Like Superman? Like, come on. But then after seeing that season, and then knowing that they're doing WitcherCon and then all these books and these fans, holy crap! Like this guy could carry an IP.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Wink, wink, WB.
And I think, just before Philip kind of talks about it, I think if you cast somebody who's not as known as Henry Cavill or loved as Henry Cavill in this role, I don't think this franchise is as big.
Yeah.
The IP is as big.
Oh, I'll agree to
You
that.
cast them known. Because I think Henry Cavill has...
And not only that, but Henry Cavill is a fan of this IP.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
This happened
Yeah,
because
like-
Boss Logics actually made an art of
That's-
Henry
yep.
Cavill.
That's right. Yeah.
That's the reason the casting
so-
even
Yeah, and
happened.
we're still waiting for Dave Bautista for Gears of
Yeah.
War.
So that's a really great point, Najeed, because when Netflix decided to go with Henry Cavill casting as Geralt based on art by Boss Logic, that in point was a corporation listening
The
to
fans,
a fan
yeah.
base.
Oh,
What?
Right.
What?
wow!
What a
Holy
concept,
crap, what
right?
a concept!
Yeah.
Crazy.
And
Crazy.
so, like, I'm familiar with the games. I used to work at GameStop. I've got a couple of mutual friends who are all former GameStop employees. So we're all about, IPs and franchises. We're all huge Ratchet and Clank fans, Pokemon fans, you name it. Like, and Witcher's obviously up there. A lot of my friends are into the Witcher trilogy. Me, not so much, but I definitely can appreciate the lore. For me, this cinematography in this series is just nothing short of exceptional. Just beautiful. Just love it. Absolutely. And Geralt, like you guys pointed out, Henry Cavill is leading man material, but also the fact that he's Superman, but also the fact that he was an unknown before Superman and Superman put him on the map. Now he's known to carry such a franchise like Witcher. WB is like, it's like, you
Toss the coin to your Cavill.
yeah, exactly.
So you're saying,
Even it had a hit song. Like,
yeah.
who would have thought? Who would have thought with this? With the Witcher?
So we're saying that next we are getting Henry Cavill as Mario or Luigi.
Highlander, actually.
Highlander. Yeah.
No, but Boss Logic's made a
I
artwork for that
I'm a
as
little
well, right?
hesitant on that IP, but I have faith.
I would love to see actually Henry Cavill in a red and blue overalls tossing fire. Mario would be perfect. Yeah, that's
Right.
perfect.
Yeah, that's right. He's doing Highlander as well. Is it
Yeah.
Years of War? No, or yeah.
No.
Mass
Gears
Effect.
of War. That's with Dave Bautista. Like a lot of fans want that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's doing Mass
I
Effect.
think, is what
Mass
people
Effect. Yeah.
Back
feel
up
like-
the point, character.
I feel like if you're gonna try and get something like Gears of War made, you'd have to like talk, or at least make, like the fans would have to make some kind of campaign in regards to Microsoft, because they're doing something with Halo, and it's like, well, what if you guys are doing something with Halo? Do something with Gears of War.
I think
like,
they need to
Dude,
wait.
they have
for-
been working on Halo for like 15
Yeah.
years.
Yeah, I know. I know.
I think they need to make that a success first, because that's their top
It's
tier
Gears of War, right.
thing, right? So if that is successful, maybe they will get other things like that. And is
Dude,
Destiny?
Netflix needs to do The Legend of Zelda.
Yes.
I'm
Yes. Thank you, Alex.
Well, no, whether it's animated or live with The Witcher, like go live fucking action.
Yeah.
Dude,
Yes.
I want it. And do not name Link, please.
No.
No.
The hero of time. That's what he should be called.
Exactly. Mm-hmm.
But Alex, did we just become Legend of Zelda best friends? I hope so.
We just did. We just did.
That is arguably.
Am I buying
Yep.
HD? Yes, I am.
Yeah, I love Legend of Zelda. I cannot wait for Breath of the Wild 2. I am so
Oh.
excited for that.
I'm so playing Breath of the Wild 1 every
So am I.
day. Every day I find something new.
And it's
Even though
like,
I have every item, but I find something new.
and to go back to The Witcher, I look at that series and I'm like, this gives me hope for things like
Yeah.
that.
Yes.
In recent years, a lot of projects like this came out, which actually gave us hope for more obscure projects. Like The Witcher probably wouldn't have been made like 5 years ago, even. But right now, it's possible, So that's great.
And also,
Game
Game of Thrones, yeah. But at WitcherCon, we also got a trailer for the anime film that's coming as well,
Ah.
Witcher Nightmare on the Wolf, which is about Geralt's mentor, Vesemir. So it's going to be a film about his mentor. how and then how he came to be. So it's going to be anime. The trailer looks fine. I'm not hugely into anime, but I probably would watch this because it's tied into the universe. But that looked pretty cool as well. So Netflix is all in the Witcherverse, and there's no one's coming.
I love that Netflix is able to do that, that they're going down the route of not limiting continuity to just one specific kind of medium in terms of like, The Witcher, and Army of the Dead, and hopefully Rebel Moon, and, just even to like play devil's advocate here, like, Jupiter's Ascending and that other anthology series that they're now working on in wake of Jupiter's Legacy's cancellation, like,
Yeah.
I feel like they're not limiting their continuity to just like one specific medium. And I think that's a great idea going forward for you.